Watkins Glen International hosts the fourth and most prestigious race in the Reebok Cup Series, Season 6. Starting on the pole today is the number 9 car, Marcus Ambrose. This is definitely his best chance to get a win and lock himself in the chase, so he hopes to capitalize on it here today. Behind him is the 2 car of Brad Keselowski and the 18 of Kyle Busch. They're also very good at this track, and they're hoping to steal that win away from him here today. Kurt Busch is starting 5th today. He's had a very bad season, and he looks to pick it up today at a track he's pretty strong at. Also, Jeff Gordon starts mid-pack. He's one of the best drivers in the field at road courses, and he's going to try to take home a victory here today at the Watkins Glen International. On row 1, we have the 9 car of Marcus Ambrose and the 2 car of Brad Keselowski. Starting in row 2, we have the 18 car of Kyle Busch and the 5 car of Kasey Kahne. Rolling off today in row 3, we have the 41 car of Kurt Busch and the 20 car of Matt Kenseth. In row 4 is the 10 car of Danica Patrick and the 14 car of Tony Stewart. In row 5 is the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson and the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. Starting in row 6, we have the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his teammate Jeff Gordon in the 24. In row 7 is the 11 car of Denny Hamlin and the 1 car of Jamie McMurray. Rolling off in row 8, we have the 16 of Greg Biffle and his teammate Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 17. In row 9, we have the 15 of Clint Bowyer and the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Rolling off in row 10, we have the 22 car of Joey Logano and the 42 car of Kyle Larson. In row 11, we have the 55 of Brian Vickers and the 99 car of Carl Edwards. And rounding out the field today, in row 12, we have the 43 car of Eric Almirola. Off at turn 4, we're green flag racing here in Watkins Glen. Marcus Ambrose leads him down, but now Brad Keselowski pulls to his outside and takes the lead through the inner loop and into turn 9. Now down the long straightaways with Kyle Busch in third. He's going to lead him on to lap 2. Marcus Ambrose to the inside. He's going to take the lead away from Brad Keselowski. On board with him now, Keselowski right behind him looking for an opportunity to take the lead. Lap 3 underway now here at the Watkins Glen International. 3 wide racing back in the pack. Marcus Ambrose is your leader. Kyle Busch is now going to go to the lead. Brad Keselowski fighting Ambrose for second, and Ambrose hangs on to second. Lap 4 underway. Kyle Busch still your leader. Marcus Ambrose runs the second. Now Keselowski's going to take second. He's going to look to chase down Kyle Busch. Now on board with Kyle Busch. Lap 5 underway. Over halfway through this race. And now we've got a spin. It's the 22 of Logano collecting the 78 of Truex and the 15 car of Clint Bowyer. And it looks like he just hits the rumble strips and gets into Truex. Bowyer nowhere to go. Caution is out for the first time today. And we're going to go back on the way on lap 6. Kyle Busch is the leader. Brad Keselowski on his outside and now here comes Marcus Ambrose. Kasey Kahne and Tony Stewart making some movement up towards the front. Now Kyle Busch leads him on 3 laps to go. Brad Keselowski is in second and looks to get around the 18 car. Kyle Busch, Kahne is around and he takes out Dale Earnhardt Jr. The caution is out for the second time. This will set up a crazy green-white checkered finish as it looks like Hamlin just gets into Kahne there and turns him into the wall. Jr. nowhere to go. And we're going to get back on the way. 2 laps to go. Here comes Jeff Gordon through the middle. Keselowski gets a huge run on the outside and takes the lead. Jeff Gordon gets into Kyle Busch as he goes to the lead. Now Kyle Busch is going to slip back to 4th as Tony Stewart takes 3rd. White flag in the air. Jeff Gordon leads. Keselowski gets loose. Here comes Stewart. Ambrose pushing his way through the middle. And he's right now. There he goes to the inside of Jeff Gordon and Ambrose takes the lead. Off a final turn and Jeff Gordon takes the victory here at Watkins Glen. Jeff Gordon ends up winning the race here at Watkins Glen, giving himself a spot in this chase and a chance to contend for the championship. Jeff Gordon wins this race. Marcus Ambrose comes home a very close second. Tony Stewart 3rd. Brad Keselowski is 4th. Kyle Busch comes home 5th after dominating the race. Kurt Busch finishes 6th. A solid finish for him. He'd been deep in the points. Denny Hamlin is 7th. 8th is Jamie McMurray. Johnson 9th. He kind of needed that. Matt Kenseth is in 10th. Edwards, another driver that needed a good finish, finishes 11th. Kyle Larson is 12th. Danica Patrick 13th. Kevin Harvick 14th. And Greg Biffle finishes in 15th. 16th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Almirola 17th after starting last. Brian Vickers is 18th. Kahne is 19th. His teammate Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 20th after taking each other out in that crash. Truex Jr. 21st. Logano 22nd. And Bowyer 23rd. He's having a really bad season. Jeff Gordon is your points leader by 10 points over Tony Stewart and Denny Hamlin, who were tied for second. Then a huge drop to Jimmy Johnson, who is a 2-point advantage over Kevin Harvick. McMurray is 3 points behind them. Also tied with Brad Keselowski. Matt Kenseth also tied with those two at 61 points. Then Kyle Busch is at 9th. Stenhouse Jr. and his teammate Biffle each have that win, so they don't have anything to worry about heading into Richmond. Marcus Ambrose there with 50. A lot of these drivers down here in this bottom page of the standings, they are pretty much out of this championship hunt, and they're just going to have to hope for a victory if they want anything to do with in this chase, or if they want to have any sort of chance of contending for the title at Irwin.